Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Hey, Jal. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. One second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I think most people feel like that.
I want to fit in. I want to make a difference.
And most people probably think the same thing.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. And I hated watching you die like that. I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
You are daring. I had upped my game.
Well, you win. Jackass. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The
people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all. Beginning approach.
Fold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
So you're 1,400 years old?
Most of me. Bits drop off, stuff gets added.
That's still a long time. Longer than Asari, even.
I had a lot of bastards to outlive, you know how it is.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
That's a flare. Flares are bad news.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand. It's the Ket. They must be going after the Angara.
Who are you? You don't look like Ket. Join the fight or stay out of the way.
That's teamwork. Took one out.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
You don't look like you're in distress. What was that beacon for?
To draw the Ket. To give them what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
Clever trap. Looks like they fell for it.
But it's still a dirty move. More civilians might suffer because of it.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Get me up there and I'll take those bastards myself.
If there's any way we can help the Angara deal with the Ket, we're gonna do it.
Making note of anything I can see from out here. Entrances, exits, possible weak spots. Right between the eyes.
That's probably the last of them. These Ket will never make victims of Vold's people again. Take what you want from the Fallen. And thanks for all the help.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
My commando unit did well at Embrisi. 40 civilians to evacuate in a terrorist base where one shot would set off the alarms. We got them out in one night, assassinated the base leader, and left the other terrorists pointing guns at each other.
Can't say I'm familiar with that one.
That's commando work for you. I know what I did.
Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan.
Let's do this!
I am invincible.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Hey, can you help me with something? There's a wraith cloaked near you. I lost its movement. Will you scan for it and let me know where it's hiding?
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Sorry, Commando. You'd be heading for retirement with honors by now.
Ugh. Wait, would I get free booze?
I don't think so.
Ugh. Old bones are getting stiff. Do you have to hit every bump?
We're looking for. Let's find some tech for PvE.
Looks like we're missing something.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
This must be the piece of Remtech Peavy needs.
Remtech.
Peavy's term. Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can. I'll deliver this piece and hopefully find out what her secret project is.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it. And so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Fold orbit is steady.
Pathfinder, this is Captain Dunn. There's a situation I could use your assistance with. I'd rather not discuss it over open channels. Please come see me on the Hyperion Bridge as soon as you can.
I don't know about these Angara.
Free our families! Unlocking. Come on in.
What in the world is this?
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvian Gill eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
No reason we can't all be civil, right?
Exactly.
But you are kind of trespassing, so...
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
But how can you give all this up?
Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
I'm glad we did. Sometimes I don't know about these Angara.
History is made.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need.
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could, but we can't predict everything. Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus.
The suspect's in custody.
We're getting the Solarian Arc settled in now. People keep asking about the Natanis, but it's a big cluster. We'll find them. Just so you know, our intel says the Archon's pissed. I'd warn your team.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I've founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments...
No, it isn't what...
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Pilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Director Tan.
Have you been to any of the planets yet?
This is not good. I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version, one of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
Does Tan know about this?
What? No, absolutely not. Tan's office is an informational sieve. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
This is not good. I'll make it right, Dash. Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages, and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
We need to make sure she's brought in and no one else is infected.
I want to put her well-being above all else, but we have to consider the implications. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
So how'd things go? The materials you found were perfect. If you've got more, we'll take it all.
Weapons and stuff.
I need to keep some on
I
reserve
got you
for
covered.
engineering repairs, but I can have another
It'd be a lot
batch sent
easier
your
if I
way
went
for
missing
sure.
half my stock.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me. Tam would have my head if anything happened to you.
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center. We ask that you extend your courtesy and cooperation to our new patrons.
It could be worse. You could be dead.
I don't know about these Angara.
Did you hear what the Pathfinder did about their people who were exiled to Kadara?
There's a difference between being honest and being an ass.
Don't.
Don't shove the crate off the... Shove the crate off the ramp.
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus, and if you could keep it...
I'll see what I...
Great.
Hey, Pathfinder.
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Name?
Scott Ryder.
Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and... Wait, you're already approved. And you're a Pathfinder. Hi?
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
She's a friend. I wanted to check on her before I head back out.
Of course I can help. She said she wanted to catch up with friends. Now, let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear.
Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker's biological signature. Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
In order to expedite your entry, you must already have obtained medical clearance.
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
History is made after the initiative establishes...
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could. But we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
We appreciate your patience. So, authorities say they're overwhelmed by applicants. Now hoping...
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
In order to expedite your entry, you must already have obtained medical clearance.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Wonder if I can get this part of local traders.
Hi, this is Gian Garson, founder of the initiative.
The initiative has found...
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
For comments, officials refuse to provide details.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Pathfinder Ryder, I need to know something from you.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Hey,
Hi,
Pathfinder.
Nancy and Garson, founder of
Welcome.
the initiative.
Name and medical scan,
Welcome
please.
to the Nexus.
Terran sir, is there a news terminal somewhere?
We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
Hey everyone, I'm Miranda with Dutch and Anon's blessing. I'm starting an open mic.
Shoot.
You've been to Gadara. You've seen the exiles there. They used to be with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, but it's dog eat dog.
Forward to your proposals.
It's civilized there. They have rules and systems and infrastructure, just like we do.
Oh, good. Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
Has Ruth Becker been here?
Never heard of her.
Excuse me. Have you seen Ruth Becker by any chance?
I don't know who that is, sorry. That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
Hey, has Ruth Becker been around lately? She was woken up not long ago.
Hello?
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry, Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Hey, later, right? I'm Ryder. Dutch said you've been talking to Ruth Becker earlier?
Yeah? You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier, helped me sort out some paperwork. Don't know what I would have done without her.
How's she settling in? Did she seem okay?
She looked fine. Happy to be here. Is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
I need to find her as soon as possible.
Oh? That doesn't sound good. I hope she's alright. She went to Ops. Wanted to check in on someone. Terran, I think.
Thank you.
Stock looks half decent. Better to get the storage pods and damage second.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS. Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status. Any logistics updates are...
Hey, you're the one looking for Ruth Becker? Ryder, right?
Yes. How did you know?
Someone calmed me, asking about her. He sounded pretty worried. She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
She did just get unthawed. She's bound to be less than stellar.
I don't think this was stasis sickness. She was nervous, kept looking around. She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I'll check it out. Thanks. Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious in stage 3.
If she gets off the...
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Are you sure? We should really get medical to check you out.
Can you tell me what happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blow towards the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you. Sam, our scanners can track the shuttle's emission trail, right?
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a colony outbreak if need be, but if she contacts an Angara, find her, Ryder. Whatever happens, she can't land anywhere near the Angara.
New human Pathfinder was quick to clarify a visual.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could. But we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
When you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is genuine. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. You'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
Occupational hazard. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
You'll have to research the Ghost Storm technology to start. Then we'll meet you at Meridian. Good luck.
largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern to assess the nature, observe the damage, conquer, incorporate. I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from.
It could be worse. We could be dead.
Vetra was looking for you.
Pathfinder, you have new email. The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
Prepping VidCon communications.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
No, not me. We. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Reika?
Absolutely. Our forged signals should divert some Ket from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan. Reika, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
shitting me.
I am not.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Have to admit, when you invited me to your apartment, I thought you might be luring me there for something else.
You thought? Or you hoped?
I might have been hoping.
That hope had crossed my mind as well. If Kalinda hadn't intruded, who knows what might have happened.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Anyone see the hex jack battery?
The ones that leak charged element 0? Did you bring one of those onto the ship?
No. I have 3 in my lab.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My father was an explorer, and my mother a researcher. Everything I do here reminds me of them. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
Archon's information is right. This is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Anomaly found. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected. That's it. That's Meridian.
Or Key to Sierra, as the Ket call it.
Looks like a giant space station.
Initiating Ghost Storm. On my mark. 3, 2, go.
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Breaker, it's working.
Reading a bunch of Ket headed our way. Pulling back. It's all you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
Ryder, looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
I've fallen out of so many things now, I should be a pro.
Heard about your freefall to Habitat 7. Liam said he could hear you screaming the whole way down. Keep it buttoned this go-round, huh? It's embarrassing. All right, you know the drill. What's your rate of descent? Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Ket haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
Don't worry about us. Just make sure you and the Tempest get out safe.
Loud and clear.
Everyone okay?
I may be old.
The Ket are obsessed with figuring out this tech.
They must be desperate to figure this stuff out.
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
Let's see what Meridian's all about. We can start by finding its central hub.
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Update the mission specs and just activate Meridian now.
And the cat?
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field. Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
Look at that.
Pathfinder, I'm picking up radio interference, a cat signal.
Alert! The detected signal was a decoy. Key to Zero has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on the incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
Let's teach them a lesson.
Target sighted!
Ted, above us! We're completely open! Come on, really?
This place is a labyrinth. You sure we haven't been this way before? Look out! Reinforcements! Which way?
Right, so command hub. Probably need to check out those other two towers first.
Ket gear. They were really studying this place.
Look at that.
How are they surviving?
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Wow, it's all completely overgrown. This isn't going well. Meridian! Gotta be getting close to one of those towers. We need to activate both to reach Meridian's core. Down below!
Let's light them up.
That's a lot of cat equipment. Looks like they set up camp.
Heavy fire! Watch yourselves.
I detect working remnant technology. We could turn that against them.
Look out! Reinforcements! Tell the Archon he's next.
That stuff stings!
Yep, figured that out quick.
This shit just gets weirder and weirder. Pretty dark in here. Too dark.
What the hell?
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Viability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
Were they performing experiments on them?
Running an analysis on the glyphs. These bodies are prototypes from genetic blueprints, each more refined than the last. Using Meridian, they designed a species that would live in this cluster.
The Angara.
There is nothing in the Angaran records that hints at their origin.
Where they come from doesn't change who the Angara are now. They're still the same people. So Meridian is not just about terraforming. It's capable of creating life. But why do something like this?
I can say nothing about the Remnant Builders' ultimate purpose.
They made life. What if the Archon could use Meridian to destroy life?
Look at this tech. The Builders intended Meridian to do great things. To advance science, not be used as a weapon.
But the system still has destructive capabilities.
We'd better get to those controls. If we crack Meridian's controls first, we make sure the Archon can't use it.
We have to tell Jal what we learned about the Angara.
I know. We'll tell John, and let him decide how to spread the news to his people. Those observers weren't here before, were they?
Activated the Remnant systems here, Pathfinder. They are likely resuming their duties.
The Archon must know about the Angara. Why else would he hold this place?
It's working. Gunk's gone. It was hiding something, though.
We're restoring operations to the city. This is how it's supposed to be. One tower done. We'll need the other one to access the command hub.
How long have the Kett been squatting here?
Long enough, I imagine.
What's in it for the Kett if we activate Meridian?
The Archon's forces have been here for years, and they're nowhere close to being able to understand Remnant tech.
No wonder the Archon hates you. Someone remember the way we're going.
One tower left.
happened here?
Detecting high levels of Scourge energy. Be careful.
There's a lot of lights here. Once we get everything turned on, this place will be blinding.
Aw, you'll live.
Yeah, but I don't have to like it.
Energy's off the charts here.
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these craters contributed to the Scourge throughout Helios.
So whatever happened here caused the Scourge to erupt all across the cluster?
Yes, Pathfinder.
How? Did the Remnant builders trigger the Scourge?
Could also have been an attack by hostiles. Lots of stuff here. Had to have a purpose.
Detecting low levels of power, Pathfinder. A scan may help identify conduits.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
You're the expert.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power-up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing. Looks like part of some kind of pattern.
That triggered Remnant defenses, Pathfinder.
Must have messed up the power reroute. Need to follow the pattern.
Incoming hostile.
One more try at rerouting this power. I see the conduits. Some kind of pattern here. Let's see about rerouting the power past all the damage. Damn it.
Incoming hostile.
That. Got to make sure the pattern's right.
You got it.
Excellent. So far, so good.
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder. Provisional repairs are complete, Pathfinder.
Only one way to know for sure.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
Looks like those repairs worked better than expected.
Restoring systems has reactivated something else nearby, Pathfinder.
Yeah, but what?
Translating. Exploration vessels on standby. We have seen remnant ships, but none in working condition. It says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what? They're going to be trouble.
Ryder, you also activated the remnant
Ryder, I detect a surge of energy on the scans. The section you're in lit up like Mardi Gras.
Then remnants have crap Mardi Gras parades.
What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now!
Security's down. We're good here. The Kett are probably waiting out there for us. So stay alert.
Got it. We should be good to get into the command hub.
All right, 2 towers going. Should get us into Meridian's main control room.
Oh, I've seen a lot, but this is something else.
Kicking myself for not bringing breadcrumbs.
Sam, what do you think?
Intense vortexes of scourge energy. I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
work. They don't get to reap the benefits.
What do you think we're going to find?
No idea. But that looks like a gravity well.
This is it. The heart of Meridian.
Finally.
kind of communication tower. It's huge.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did before?
I'm sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
What do you mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final Administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work of the Jardin. Nothing else matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal. End of log.
The Archon was wrong. This isn't Meridian. Meridian is gone.
But it said they could return. Can't we find it?
We gotta move, now!
This seems perfectly in line with how everything was going. Meridian's gone, and now we're stuck in a Ket shit show. Can I please get a break once in a while?
We make our own breaks, Ryder.
We're fighting. The Ket are not taking us, not today.
Pathfinder, the Remnant City is not without its defenses. This is its central command.
Remnant defenses, of course. Use them against the Ket. Sam, now!
The Archon wants that one. Destroy the rest.
Watch your backs! It's one of those that can cloak!
I can still smell that Ket stench.
Lost visual on the leader! I knew those Ket were trouble the minute I saw them!
Ryder, what about Meridian?
Kill Ket, then talk.
Gotcha! And don't forget the rest of those Ket! Lost visual on the leader! It's like the Archon sent all his goons after us! Could this get any worse? Gotcha! And don't forget the rest of those Ket! around here somewhere. Gotcha! And don't forget the rest of those cats!
Ground team, is everyone all right?
Everyone accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
And Ryder? The Ket are retreating. Whatever you did, it worked.
A full retreat? That's a relief to hear.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
This isn't Meridian. Or at least not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone. But shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact with the Scourge will have altered Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us? The Jardin had to have a plan.
I don't think they had much time for a plan.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look.
What are you thinking, kid?
I don't know yet. We'll have to think about it.
You heard Callow. The Ket are running from us.
That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work. And it's going to take all of us.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
We're all doing quite well here. Thank you.
That is good to hear. This journey can't have been easy. Speaking of which, we know you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder. We should have trusted your instincts. You have proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder. I have never been so glad to be wrong.
I appreciate your encouragement, and your candor.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The Initiative stands ready to provide whatever support you need.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you. I think I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
You seem tired.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the...
Whoever built the Remnant created the Angara.
So are the Remnant intended to serve them?
That's a great question.
Too bad we don't have someone on the team who's an expert.
I'm still trying to make sense of everything we learned at the Remnant City. I can't believe the Angara are designed. What are the implications?
That there's so much we don't know? It's humbling.
Well, I came here for mysteries, right? Helios is more and more interesting every minute. Anything you want to talk about before we head back into it?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you...
Have I? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Hull's not built for it. The recoil will blow out all our...
Peavy? Really?
I like her. You still don't?
There's liking someone and being okay with... Not my business. Maybe. Just don't want to lose something important.
Any more commando?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and she was a bi...
Out.
They didn't... Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is. Those Asari refugees were a real help. Now to find the survey ship they mentioned.
See you later.
I'll be here.
I'll talk to someone. Maybe they could use you on comms. So you get to be with the Pathfinder and I have to watch your radio? The radio or help Kesh with cleanup?
Extremely quick.
Pathfinder. Just the person I wanted to see. Meridian. Set on a path its creators, disrupted by the Scourge, now lost. An unmanned ship is at the mercy of ocean currents. Now, think of Meridian as the ship, and the Scourge as the ocean. If we can somehow predict the currents and track them, we could figure out where the ocean's taken the ship.
At best, that just narrows down the range of possible locations.
It's better than nothing.
Dr. Anwar's suggestion may indeed be our best chance at finding Meridian. The more we know about the Scourge, the better we can predict how it affects the things it comes in contact with.
We'll need better data. Probes for the Scourge, and Garen star charts.
The Initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
I can compare that to Helios at present. It'll give us numbers, but one set won't be enough.
Sam, what exactly do we need right now?
Readings from within the Scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected, we'll need Initiative resources for mining and analysis. Once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate Meridian's path.
Well, it sounds like a fine plan. I guess we won't know for sure unless we give it a shot. Everyone's counting on us. Let's bring them home.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe.
Intense Scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe. The data collection probe is prepped whenever you're ready, Ryder.
Drax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
I'm picking up something.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe. Data collection probe ready for placement.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
One of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it? Anomaly detected. Probes launched.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe. The data collection probe is prepped whenever you're ready, Ryder.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Approximating remnant ship dynamics. Sam?
Building predictive model.
Between the remnant city Meridian and however the Scourge fits in, pardon my Martian, but it's all weird as shite.
Seems busy up here. Did I get what we needed?
You got us something, all right. The key to it all. In here.
The mother of all navigational aids.
Take that back to the remnant city, find an override, and their ships will fly the same vector as Meridian.
With correction for the Scourge, you'll have its exact location.
The heart of the Vault network. We can do it.
Feels different coming back here now.
We're different. We're ready.
Sam's marked a potential override for remnant ship control. A tower with its own energy grid.
It may be one of the controls that deployed Meridian, and the means to find it again.
Everything looks right, Pathfinder. Find the override, apply that hardware, and the remnant will fly the same vector as Meridian.
And maybe we get lucky for once. Ready?
It's time. And we're due.
Everything we worked for led to this.
Tempest, we're going in. Quiet so far, but something's different.
Orbital scans identified a separate energy grid within the tower.
Meaning...
Defenses here may not be on our side.
"145 meters to projected override controls."
Through the door. Eyes open. Remnant, they don't look friendly.
On it!
More incoming! They do not want to give up this space. They're breaking! Keep it up! We must be close to the controls we need. Let's move. One last remnant door.
Controls are ahead. Projections suggest multiple launch.
Sam, everything ready?
All relevant data is queued for uplink.
Right. Let's find a path.
Remnant ships have lifted off. They're following the override vector.
The Scourge is moving, but they're getting through to something.
Meridian, Pathfinder.
That's Meridian? Looks strange.
It's hollow. A Dyson sphere the size of a moon.
A self-contained seed world. It is the heart of the Vault network, and when reactivated, every connected planet will be affected. It is the means to make Helios a home, Pathfinder.
This is the day everyone in the Initiative has hoped and worked for. Ever since we left our own stars.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. A great day for us all.
Sam, what's going on?
I believe you're fitting up. That you are a fool. Once I saw what made you special, your connection, I knew how and when to take it from you. I let you find Meridian. And now, I'll use your SAM to weaponize it. All Helios will be exalted, or one by one your worlds will die. Starting with Eos. All I need to start is an implant like yours. And thanks to your memories, I know who else has one. Another reason to take the Hyperion. Fall to darkness, Pathfinder. You are almost worthy.
Keep going. The medbay is still secure.
What the hell is happening?
I wish I knew.
Hello, Sarah.
Sam? How are you? What's happening out there? They're shooting people.
Ket forces are sweeping the ship. They're looking for you. Sarah, the Pathfinder needs your help.
This is crazy. He's closing on Meridian.
The Archon has severed my link to your brother's implant. If basic function isn't manually restored, he will die.
What?
Sarah, please, proceed to Depot K4 to secure a weapon.
God damn it. Contact, Sam. Come on.
The Archon isn't stealing the Hyperion. He wants you and me. Your implant is the same as the Pathfinder's. He'll use us to control Meridian, and your brother will die.
The Archon will kill him?
No, losing me will. I am sorry I can't help you fight. I took over too much of your brother's implant, and losing me will kill him.
So when the comms dropped, he did too?
Hurry, Sarah.
Nice work.
Look out! Sarah, shoot them! Sarah, Sam said you're fighting with a comm override? You can't!
I know. Sam isn't making sense.
No, I mean take the access route. If the Pathfinder's in trouble, that's all we need to hear. Keep pushing, Sarah. We'll barricade at the maintenance access. Hold them! Sarah needs to get to that maintenance access.
Dunn, you can't keep this up.
Then make it quick. Get to the QEC. We'll cover you. Run for the access tunnel. Get into the access tunnel. We'll hold them. We'll cover you. Run for the access tunnel. God damn it, get going!
Sam, Dunn won't last long. What's the plan?
Manually send a reboot signal. It will reset your brother's implant.
Like a factory reset.
To restore the functions I should...
Okay, we're here.
One pulse, Sarah. That's all the Pathfinder needs.
And it probably alerts the Archon. He'll know where I am.
I am sorry.
Me too, Sam. Me too.
Naya Shurit! Open!
Tempest! The Pathfinder is down! Come in!
Ryder, you were dead.
The Hyperion's dark. Sam with it. We need to get back.
Wait, Sam's... The door's remnant. You need Sam to do anything.
We need to get back.
Hang in there, Ryder. Just focus, slow and steady.
We need to get back.
Ryder, enough!
I can do this.
Are you okay?
To the Tempest. We have to move!
Try it now. Pathfinder. Come on.
We're here, Tempest.
I got him. Hey!
Pathfinder! Kit took down the comms and hijacked the Hyperion.
I know. The Archon's been planning since his flagship. He used me.
Tell Doc that Ryder's hurt. Something's wrong.
Shite!
We're getting reports from everywhere. All remaining Ket ships are on the move.
It's all the Archon. If he takes Meridian, he'll destroy worlds. Starting with Eos. He thinks he's won.
Pathfinder, it kind of feels like he has.
There you are. You need to stop doing this.
Nice to see you too. News on the Ark?
Still headed to Meridian with a small flotilla. You got the last signal before the Archon locked it down.
We're not letting that stand. Be ready to move.
Wait, we need a plan.
Stop ship, kill Jerk.
With what?
He has Sam, he has ships, but I am still able to do something.
He's got the Hyperion. That's how many thousand hostages?
How many worlds does he destroy if we don't move?
And how many do we save if we get ourselves killed?
Well, we have to do something, right?
I know, but the Tempest is one ship and she isn't even armed.
An impossible thing.
Can you keep that up? Have them fight for us?
Ket are tough, but Remnant hit hard.
The promise of that could inspire others to join in, across the cluster.
We have a for real shot at this.
Rally the troops for a last stand.
We're not throwing anyone's lives away. But the Remnant give us a chance worth taking. Right?
Right.
Every one of you has people in Helios you care about. We need them with us. Not to throw at the Archon. I'll make the Remnant do that. We're fighting for the lives we've built. That only matters if there's someone left to live them.
Everyone is prepping, Pathfinder, but we should talk. Come to the bridge.
It's asking a lot. More than a lot.
We need...
Took my best guess, buddy. Hard to make Make it good, Remtech Ryder. adhere to ours. We stuck this stuff together, but maybe we're insulators?
This'll have to wait until the current crisis is over.
I saw what happened out there.
Waste of a good speech if you didn't.
Not that, and you know it. Using Remnant without Sam hurts you. A lot.
Believe me, I know. But it's inspired everyone. We have a shot.
Everything or nothing. We keep making that deal. Maybe you can raise a fleet, and make a bunch of explorers act like soldiers for a day. I only know one thing. We can't bury another Pathfinder.
We'll all be standing at the end. I promise.
Ryder? I'll hold you to that.
Someone better.
It is beautiful, isn't it? This weapon. It created life, and yet only I see its full potential. And I even have the means to achieve it. Using you. I saw you from my flagship in the Pathfinder's memories. You have an implant and a connection. And with that connection, I'll take Meridian. And then Helios will surrender or burn.
You'll get nothing from me. My brother will stop you.
We'll know soon enough, because your Pathfinder is already here. You continue to defy your limitations. Impressive.
You okay?
He's crazy. If we don't submit, he'll use Meridian to kill everyone. That's why he took me and Sam.
You say that as though I should feel guilty. Exaltation is a gift. Those who can't see that deserve to die. You still command Remnant, but that began with the Sam and the implant. And now I have both. I no longer need you, Pathfinder. But since you insist on interfering, I'll give you my full attention.
That's more than we thought.
We've got this.
They're closing, all sides!
We need cover. Hug the Remnant.
Motherless, it's like skirting higher.
Rock in a hard place, Ryder. I don't know which is worse, the Scourge or the Cat.
The Scourge and the Cat. Callum, how close can you edge the Scourge?
Too close? Why?
Bring us in tight so I can group the Remnant. We're using the cluster's biggest headache to our advantage.
Never been so glad to see that stuff.
Get the Hyperion. I've tied up your fleet, Archon, and you're not outrunning me in Hyperion. There's no point in continuing this.
You wish to force my hand? So be it. Unlike you and the Pathfinder, I do not require an implant. I have yours. You've made this much more difficult, Pathfinder, but not for me.
Suvi? What am I looking at?
I wonder.
Sorry, gravity's inverted.
Can't see the Hyperion. Extrapolating from last known position.
It wasn't built for landing. We'll beat it down, like it or not.
Wherever the Archon goes to ground, that's where we're heading.
Hot drop in 5, 4, 3.
Pathfinder, I've arranged a distraction while I find Meridian control.
Pathfinder, it's snap dead. That's why we lost it. Looks like maneuvering thrusters only.
The Archon's betting we won't chase him with the Ark at risk.
We'll guard the Hyperion.
Kandros, who's with you?
The invitation was open. Unless you're refusing Kadara's help.
We hold the cat, you secure Meridian.
Let's find the Archon.
Pathfinder? He's taken them.
Captain Dunn?
The core is lit up like Christmas, but Sam isn't talking. I think the Archon... Shit, I don't know what he did, but he has Sarah. Whatever Meridian can do, he'll try to take it.
Just focus on flying. I'll find them.
Hard starboard. All power.
Captain! Captain, what is it?
Keep pushing. Go! That's... not the Hyperion.
Kenner deploying to defend the Archon. Getting close.
Dangerous tactic, Kandros.
He's right. Mix with the ground troops. The big ship can't fire on you.
Not sure we have a choice.
Debris incoming.
Watch your heads! Structures ahead, Pathfinder, and major energy signals. I'm no Sam, but that's got to be some kind of control.
We go through on foot.
The Archon is taking Meridian. Enough said.
The Archon must be inside already.
He'll use Sarah to make Meridian a weapon. We can't let that happen. Ket dropship, heads up.
Your own reinforcements on site, Pathfinder. The Resistance is with you.
Kadara's here too. Remember that. Pathfinder. The big cat ship is coming back around.
Keep moving. We can't let them stop us.
I think it's veering off.
Multiple groups joining the fight. Move inside, Pathfinder. We'll hold the line out here. Keep them off the Hyperion. You take this to the Archon.
Understood, Pathfinder. Tempest, we're going in after the Archon.
I'll relay the layout to anyone following.
Whoa, energy spike. The Archon is doing something in there.
Standing by. Sarah may need attention.
Sketchy landing, but strike teams are making do.
We're pulling together, can you believe it?
It won't matter if the Archon gets control and blows up worlds.
Then we end him.
Deploying everyone available, Pathfinder.
Not strictly true.
Save the pedantry for the victory party. Head her on a rally. Call out. Can we hold them? The resistance is with you. Too lean for this, Pathfinder. We risk being more distraction than help.
Understood.
We're clear, but we need to regroup.
Keep going, Pathfinder. We'll shore up the rear.
Taking fire. Watch the active perimeter.
They're too...
Those pillars don't seem structural. Is this all Meridian?
So it's big and controls a galaxy. We can still take it with guns.
Pathfinder comes. For the future of Cat, we top them here.
Pathfinder, the best of the Pachero are with you.
Glad to have you.
There's nowhere else we should be. Ascendant, focus on the shield generator. We can stay with you, Pathfinder, until the area is secure. Pathfinder, multiple system failures on the Hyperion.
Damn it. Done. Done. Is there anything we can do?
Stay out of our way!
There's no pulling up. This is the captain. I need everyone to cryo. Go! 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 I'm rerouting power to all medbay inertials. I can give us one shot.
I'll keep the cat away. Can you two assist?
The sleepers take priority. All hands brace. And it's been an honor to serve.
Captain Dunn? Captain Dunn!
The cryopods are intact. She brought it down. But there's no signal from the bridge.
Everyone listening? That landing means humanity's staying long term. Anyone disagrees? We send them to the captain.
No argument, Ryder.
You have our support.
Pathfinder, you take that message straight to the Archon.
Do these Ketch know how committed we are? Can they understand their misfortune?
Keep control. No mistakes.
Deploying to safeguard arc systems. Commencing. We'll keep her core stable.
Treating the wounded in. Commencing bridge recovery.
Pathfinder. You better not be dead.
How deep can we go before we're back in space?
Guess we'll find out.
Do it. Secure the adaptation matrix.
The Archon. Does he know he's broadcasting?
He's in Sarah's head. We're remnant, but not attacking. the hell?
It's pointing, guiding us.
That can't be the Archon. Everyone see that? Doors closing?
Someone's hurting us. The Archon, maybe.
Who else would it be? More doors. Maybe. Sarah's found a way to help.
Ryder, using Remnant hurts you.
Prepare to repeat the cortical stimulus.
Get out of my head!
You are irrelevant. I will use your connection.
God damn it!
You sure this'll hold?
We can't stop now. Not after dawn.
No choice. Let's go.
Look at all this. It's amazing.
Never dreamed Andromeda would have so many wonders.
I've been everywhere, killed a lot of things. Never seen anything like this.
We can't let the Archon take this. Touchdown. And ahead? Meridian control? A long time coming.
Seen longer.
Ready, Pathfinder?
It's a gateway to everything we've been chasing. Never been more ready.
Let's kill everything. The connection is ready. I can feel it. There. Meridian. The network. So close.
We need to move. Come on.
It arrives. This attempt to rival me is no longer amusing, Pathfinder.
Hey, Scott. Get my clues?
Pretty clear path, Sarah.
He was distracted. Likes the sound of his own voice.
So determined, but so pointless. Your connection serves me. I know how it works. The mind is trained to think like the Remnant creators. In this case, painfully. But I'm content to let her bear that burden. Whatever gives me Meridian. I will transcend what you pretend to be.
You're out of time. I've matched you every step. You failed, Archon. You're the pretender.
You learn by accident. I am the genetic inheritor of 1,000 species. No more mercy. Kill them all.
He's still using Sarah's implant.
Can they survive drawing this much power?
I only care about one of them.
I'm clear, but you've got to stop him!
Oh, no, 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 no. He's... Shit, he has access!
I can see the network. They are architects of life. You commanded nothing.
I made the cluster livable for thousands.
No. You have led your people to their deaths.
interfaces, he'll have nothing to draw. You'll take Meridian out from under him.
We play this smart. I know it hurts, but you have to call out where to interface. Get me targets. Everyone get that? We're shutting the Archon down.
Zero, where to? Nav marked for one of his main power draws. Get there. I'll try to expose it so you can interface. Hurry!
I've had enough. This ends now.
Keep it up. Relays ahead.
I've already surpassed you. You're pathetic.
We're here. Finish the remnant.
The Archon's fighting me. I don't have your practice.
Assisting.
Sam?
I'm still restricted, but the
This
more
is
remnants
just
you
a
destroy,
start,
the more
Pathfinder.
fractured the Archon's attention.
Hold position, kill remnant. I'm on it.
Sam? Weakness?
The armored head, Sarah.
Shield open, fucker!
We couldn't sit this out, Ryder. There's too much at stake.
You pushed too far. Now you'll pay. I'll crush you with your own toys!
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface now.
The remnant obey me now. Me!
Power relay is down. Give me another target.
There! The Archon's pulling power on the other side.
The nav is across a gap. We need a bridge.
I'm trying, but... find an interface!
On it. Nav's ahead. Take them all out. Got it. Heading to the relay.
I will not suffer this insult! End them!
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
Exaltation is too good for you. I rescind the offer.
Another gap. I'm not seeing an interface.
Hold there! We'll try and raise the platform.
If you cannot release,
No?
I'll
We have to win this!
all around you. There is no worlds that will hide you. No escape. will be ash, and it will be your fault. You made this necessary. Your defiance earned this.
I got it.
Your people will beg, and there will be no
Sarah, are you okay?
You need to hurry. We're all straining.
Hands ahead. Take them all out.
I will end this in fire and blood.
Hands ahead. Take them all out. I'm in range. Expose the relay.
Trying.
We've almost got it. Don't give up.
It will be like
Not
you
done
never
yet.
came here,
Hold
never
there.
existed.
You're getting some help, Ryder. We all want a piece of this.
You earned this. Every life lost is on you.
Stay in range of the relay.
You think you are special? We have exalted countless species.
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface now.
Relay down.
This
Tell me
is
how to
not
bring
the
this all home.
end. I have the
One more.
network.
Just
Sarah. Sarah.
We are out of time, Pathfinder. Hurry.
Keep pushing for the power relay.
Every vault, every world, I will purge you all.
Online.
The word's out, everyone's elated, but the Nexus wants to know what's next. What do I tell them?
Tell them... Tell them we're home. Hey, Sarah.
I'm getting too used to this. How long?
Weeks. Relax. You haven't missed much.
The Ark and the Sleepers, they're safe in the sphere?
You better like where we parked, because it's home now. The Sleepers wake to an amazing view.
We did it, Dad. What about your implant and Sam?
I am once again helping the Pathfinder activate Remnant. Our connection has been restored to normal.
Normal. You need him again?
I need Sam to make it easier. I was adapting, but damage was being done. We need to be careful, Sarah.
The Nexus leaders are waiting, Pathfinder.
Duty calls. Better not keep them waiting.
It never ends.
The decision isn't yours.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
All right, get to it. What's so important?
Initiative protocol. Thanks to you, we can finally proceed as intended.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An Ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient. and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara. An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
If this person is supposed to represent people, shouldn't the people have a say?
That is precisely why we need your backing.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
The Angara need to help define the process. It's their right. Plus, the Moshai would help solidify relations.
They have ongoing civil concerns with the Rokar.
Ugh, and we've a lot of unresolved issues of our own.
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
He's kept EOS relatively stable, despite no militia presence.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Ketter's still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
If we're going to treat Helios like a home, we need to acknowledge whose home it is. I won't name anyone. I support asking the Moshai to act as interim ambassador.
Meridian's opening day, and we're surrendering how much influence?
That's the point, you colonial wad. Sarah is feeling better? Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
As I was about to...
Second wave placements.
Hunter Carey. Reconstruction.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read...
Yes.
Aye.
Ryder.
Thanks.
But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Finding Meridian crystallized.
I expect I don't pretend to understand. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
I can't do this without a good pilot.
How about a pilot The Tempest will be pristine by the time you're ready to go.
Part 6721 through 6745.
Archive period. Departed Milky Way 2185. Arrived.
Well.
Please select a topic.
So this is how you all party. Meridian is... You accomplished the inconceivable.
No, I'm grateful.
And exactly what it is, to think that when we met...
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
New beginnings. That's what I came to Helios for.
And
what I dreamed of. Yes. So,
Hey, Ryder. How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
It's what you do.
And we should think this is a new cradle for humanity. So maybe building the...
And seeing the next...
If we weren't off the map before, with so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Cora, sometimes you just have to leap.
Yeah? Whatever happens, you gave it.
The last thing they said before Cryo was the Pathfinder will see us through. They were wrong.
Scott, kept a seat for you. In your planet, that's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Sarah woke up. How's she doing?
She'll be back on duty in no time. Too soon, if we let her.
So, you're telling me you're having trouble explaining limits to a rider? Hey, know who I just talked to? A second wave technician, fresh out of cryo.
Just him?
Well, still, they haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
There's so much here.
Don't need starters. Starters are a dime a dozen. I'm looking at you, Pathfinder Rider. All's quiet.
Pathfinder, here.
So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help.
Hey, Ryder.
You ready to get going?
You know me. Now that we've got Meridian, I can... You know where to find me when you're... How's things?
Pathfinder, sir.
So formal all of a sudden.
Ha! Gotta have some standards after what we did. This place is something else.
We did it. Beat the...
Feels good, doesn't it? I sent out what's left of the Macmorsk. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan.
He'll love that.
He wanted the job. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there. Pathfinder and crew, they won't know.
Meridian, huh? I see it. We're really starting to put down roots. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
That sounds exciting.
Us helping them helping... I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
Joint research body, cooperation.
Of course. Now, you'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here.
Still standing? Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
There's one thing.
Go on.
Ryder. Pathfinder. Thanks for the invite to the party.
Hey, Ryder. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet?
We're not done.
Come on. But so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and Callow's out there somewhere.
Who's flying?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
Hard. No.
Ugh, get... Ryder.
Glad to have you.
Hiya. Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin. Don't like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. You know what I mean. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Hey, this was a big accomplishment. It's important to enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of us. Helios is changing, and will be for a long... There's so much more out...
I know.
Hey, get your head out of the sky, Ryder. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
What am I gonna do with you, PB?
I'll send you a list. For now, you're right. A new galaxy. I made it.
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
Making a quiet exit?
I can't stop thinking of what I could be doing. How much is still out there?
There's always more. That is what brought us to Andromeda. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
We've achieved a lot, but the initiative still needs us. And if I know my crew, you want to get back out there. Let's get to work.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Lexi, I hear Sarah's doing well.
Not as fast as she'd like, of course.
Think how much will get done for two riders.
There's still so... And the Asari Ark's still out there. But for today, we get to enjoy winning. I had my fun. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for...
Does that mean Fred?
It'll happen. After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
Any more
We once... Nasira Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her. Not just now. I'll try to remember. Still looking. Even more important than...
See you later.
I'll be here.
A toast to the vanquished.
The Archon, face down, ass up. So long, Bone.
Meridian was... I mean, someone didn't bring me where the real action was, but I heard you were amazing. No safety net, no Sam. Didn't bat an eyelash.
Didn't have time to think about it.
Then you're good on your toes. Now, Helios will really take shape, and we have VIP tickets. In some ways, I feel like our adventure is just beginning.
I like it when you flirt.
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me. You know it.
Well, Ryder dot... lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out. We're in stable orbit.